Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and oh my gosh, I miss doing this. I've been out for a few days because I'm sick. You can still hear it in my voice, but I'm recovering a little bit faster. But it's okay because for now, I can handle myself. And today, I am going to talk about my pre-arrival favorites, my top 15 for Mr. Global 2019. And first of all, I would like to say that I am very sad that Netherlands Ennio Fafieanie will withdraw in the competition. It was just announced a few hours ago, and it was due to his health condition that did not permit him to travel. Although I am dying inside that Ennio could not compete, I still wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. And who knows, we might see him compete next year. So let's begin my new and updated top 15 before the contestants arrive to Thailand. My number 15 is Sri Lanka Maduranga Dilshan. I just cannot ignore him because his type of beauty is definitely my cup of tea. I also like his photo shoots because he looked great. My only concern is probably what I am seeing in professional shots does not reflect on the candid shots. So he needs to work on his consistency as well. But nevertheless, he is one of the candidates that I am excited to follow this year. My number 14 is Indonesia, Herman Yosef Cahyono. I know this is already the second leaderboard, but I am still on the fence with him. There are times where I like him because his personality is amazing, and there are times where I find his look really attractive. But then, when looking at other contenders, I have this tendency to choose the other candidate. I think I would love to see something in him that would make him a solid, strong contender. He looks good, handsome face, good body, but then again, I need to be convinced, which is why I am excited how he will fare once the pageant starts. My number 13 is Philippines, Ricky Gumera. I am still on the fence when it comes to Philippines as well, especially on his chances in doing well in Mr. Global. I am actually quite impressed with some of his recent photo shoots because it really showcased how handsome he is. He also got a decent body, but my only concern with him is also the consistency. I have seen him in other shots where he looked good, but there are also shots where he is just okay. I just hope that he will be groomed properly because I wanted to see that manly charm that I have seen in him in other shots. My number 12, my hair is so down and I don't know why. My number 12 is India, Rishabh Kumar. India this year has been raising the temperature with his very sexy photos being uploaded almost every time. I do consider him as one of the candidates to watch out, but I really cannot figure out how far he will go in the competition. He's got a good looking face, beautiful smile, but sometimes he is too fierce in many shots, which doesn't work that much for me. However, I still like him. He is giving me a vibe that he is a fighter and he is very confident, which is good. My number 11 is Switzerland, Kenan Murseli. He is one of the candidates that I really liked and is giving me a very good impression because he looked handsome. He's got a great body and most of his photos are really good. However, I still have my reservations depending on how he does when it comes to personality, confidence, and I just have to wait and see that once the competition starts. For now, based on everything that I have seen, I think this would be a decent position. My number 10 is Puerto Rico, Eddie Ortiz. I'm still not crazy over Puerto Rico this year, but I think he's starting to grow on me. It cannot be denied that he's got one of the best bodies in the competition. He also got a beautiful eyes, and his face could be appealing and stunning if shot with the right angle. But still, most of his facial shots are really good. It's just there are shots with which just appears okay to me, which is why I believe that it might just be because of the angles. Now, I am just waiting for the arrivals and see how he truly does. My number 9 is Poland, Michal Grudzien. He was one of my favorites to win Mr. Polski 2018, and he is always on my personal wish list to see and represent Poland in international male pageants. So when it was announced that he will be representing Poland, I was really ecstatic. I was really happy because he is very, very handsome and his body also looks great. However, I am not really a huge fan of seeing him with a lighter hair because I think he looks really good with a darker shade. Hope he switched back to it. And goodness, the smile and the charm of this man is just overflowing. My number 8 is Spain. I still sound like I'm struggling because my cough is terrible. My number 8 is Spain, Jose Luis Rodrigo Navarro. Spain is another candidate that I am expecting to do very well this year. He's got a stunning face, beautiful body, and as what I have said before, he's got one of the best collections of photos among all contestants this year because they are not only handsome, but they are steaming hot. And can he win? I don't see that as of the moment, but if he will perform very well in the competition, then he might and he could be considered as a potential winner. My number 7 is Chile, Nelson Caceres. I am just in love with his dreamy, sleepy, and innocent look and stare. He is definitely one of the candidates this year that I am really excited to follow, and I am positive that he will deliver because in his candid shots, oh my gosh, my sweat are dropping. In his candid shots, he even looked amazing. He definitely got one of the most striking eyes this year. He's got a beautiful body and hopefully he will exceed my expectations. My number 6 is Vietnam, Nguyen Hung Kong. Vietnam has been consistent in sending quality male contenders in male pageantry. And in this year's Mr. Global, there is no exception. I am not a huge fan of him beauty-wise because I love his exotic and fierce aura, but there are looks of him which are just okay to me. Aside from that, he's got a stunning body, and with their impressive track records, expect that Vietnam will be up there once again. My number 5 is Brazil, Rodolfo Donna, one of the handsomest candidates this year. He's very tall, he's got a beautiful body, and he's got a very strong sash. As of this time, he's got some even thicker facial hair, and I wish he would trim it down to give emphasis to his handsome face. But nevertheless, I am expecting a lot from him, and I am expecting that he will do very, very well. Of course, a representative coming from a male pageant powerhouse, we really need to expect a lot. My number 4 is Korea, Kim Jong-woo. Korea is one of my favorites this year. He's got a very, very charming and boy next door face. And aside from that, even in candid photos, he looked really handsome. What's even more amazing is when he take off that clothes, it'll reveal a perfectly carved body. I just hope that he will deliver and will not follow other candidates from his country who disappointed me after arrival. My number 3 is Malaysia, Chris Chan. There is something about him that I really, really find interesting. I think he looks exotic, but in a very, very attractive way. And I believe Malaysia made a perfect choice for sending him in Mr. Global. He's got a great energy, he's got a beautiful body, and he seems very confident, and he looks like he knows what he's doing. So I am expecting a lot from him. My number 2 is South Africa, Marcus Karsten. After a successful finish of South Africa in the previous edition of Mr. Global, I am now happy again because they are sending another amazing contender. South Africa this year is uber handsome, especially when it comes to close-up facial shots. He's really, really stunning. He's got the charm, he's got the looks, he's got a great body, and if he could come as competitive and confident as last year, then or even better, then South Africa might actually enter the top 5 once again. And my current number 1 for Mr. Global 2019, my pre-arrival favorite is Mexico, Manuel Duarte. Mexico may not be winning male pageants left and right, but they have been consistently doing well in international male pageantry. And as I continue to follow him closely, I do believe that Mexico might actually do very, very well this year. He looks extremely handsome, even in candids. Great body, and he is very, very attractive. And his sex appeal is just overflowing. I think if Mexico will play their cards right, they might even win. So that's it. These are my new and updated top 15 pre-arrival favorites from Mr. Global 2019. So what do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. So for now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines. And for those who sent me their wishes for fast recovery and everything else who supported my channel, thank you very much. So again, thank you and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.